Hello, this is Julie. Are we saying that food has something to do with your genes? Or that nutrition has something to do with your DNA? Well, yes we are, because thousands of studies are being done now with regard to what science is calling nutrigenomics. And that's the relationship between what you eat, what you take into your body, the nutrients, and your DNA, your genes. That the nutrients in food can actually influence your DNA to express itself in the right way. Maybe you have a problem. We all have problems with our DNA, but maybe those problems can be subdued. Maybe we can give your body extra help because of a problem with your DNA through nutrients. So sometimes food is even responsible for turning genes on and turning them off. So it's quite exciting. In fact, it's the wave of the future, because one day even drugs will be prescribed according to your genetic blueprint. And we can do that right now with nutrients. We can see what nutrients will help you, what supplements perhaps, what foods, depending on what your condition is, what your genes are trying to do, what they need help with. Now you can have your genes, your whole genome sequenced now and looked at. I did that with a company called 23andMe. It's relatively inexpensive, and you can see 100 different conditions and diseases. You can see what your percentage, your risk factor is compared to the general public. And yet they don't tell you what to do about it then. But that's where I can come in as a nutritionist to help you offset any problem genes. Now, I already knew, and you do too, what's going on with your parents and your grandparents, or you may even be experiencing symptoms now. For example, my mother had osteoporosis, and I have osteopenia, the precursor to osteoporosis. But in 1 year's time, I was able to reverse the numbers from a DEXA scan to 2 scans a year apart by diet, by supplementation. I didn't take calcium, I took magnesium, vitamin D, some other supplements, and exercise, of course, was important. A whole program, really. And as I say, my bones improved because of the program, even though I had the genetic risk factor. And this is the good news regarding our genes. We're not locked in. You're in charge. You can actually nurture them, help them do the job they're supposed to do. You can dampen down the effect of harmful genes. This is the really good news. Now, I've also had bouts with breast cancer, although I didn't have the bad form of the BRCA gene. I believe my breast cancer was a result of hormone replacement therapy. And I did what I would have done even if I had the bad gene, which was a anti-cancer diet and supplementation, a whole program really, to augment any treatment that I did undertake. So, one other gene, for example, the most studied gene, APOE it's called, will tell you what your risk is for Alzheimer's. And if you have a risk factor from each parent, your chances of getting Alzheimer might be 80%. So the question is, how are you going to be in the 20%? And you can work toward that by nurturing your brain, maybe by eating blueberries, which improve your memory in animals. That's been proven. Now studies are showing that sugar is implicated in Alzheimer's disease. That's up to you, how much sugar you eat. So it's what we eat, what we drink, what we do, and even what we think has an effect on our genes. It's quite an amazing ongoing research and study constantly that's exciting. And I like to help you know what to do, even if you're experiencing symptoms now, whether you have the testing done or not. what your concerns might be. How can nutrition help you? So I'm offering a free consultation for the next 30 days. And if you'll just fill out that questionnaire with the video or on my website and email or fax it back to me, we'll get together and we'll nurture your genes. Because you want quality aging. You want optimum health. And nutrition should be involved in that. So thanks for listening. I hope to hear from you.